Hi guys, so a few days ago me and my two friends Jade and Yagoda went to go see the new Civil War movie. I've been going to the movies like every week so far this year because Deadpool was absolutely amazing and The Huntsman was actually a lot better than I expected. That had a lot of funny parts in it. There's been other films, Batman vs Superman, obviously that was amazing. I've already spoke about that in one of my videos. Captain America Civil War might even be the best one so far this year. I'm looking forward to Suicide Squad. Apparently they added a little bit more humour in it, which was, if you remember back when I made my initial reaction to the trailer of Batman vs Superman and the Suicide Squad, I said it should definitely have a lot more humour and fun in it. Like, they could do so much fun stuff with the Suicide Squad. They could make it kind of like Deadpool. It's just so funny. So yeah, back to Civil War. Marvel are kind of taking over DC in my opinion. I started off a bigger fan of DC because Batman was the thing that got me into comic books and the Dark Knight trilogy was obviously amazing. I've rewatched the Avengers, the first Avengers. It was a lot better than when I first saw it because I know the characters a little bit more now. I thought it was amazing. I really love Loki now. I understand why everyone loves Loki so much. I've watched both of the Thor movies, mainly because in Thor 2, the guy who plays, I forgot his name, it's something like Marek, begins with M, is a dark elf anyway. I love dark elves, so that was a big cool thing. So yeah, what I was saying was the bad guy who plays the dark elf is the actor Christopher Eccleston. If anyone doesn't know him, he's like pretty much a regular at the coffee shop that I work at now, and I was like, I need to watch more of his stuff because I've only really seen him in Doctor Who. And then when I found out that he was in a comic book movie that I hadn't seen yet, I was obviously really impressed, and I was really impressed by the film. And then when I saw the Civil War trailer, I was like, where the hell did this come from? Because apparently they only finished filming it last August, and then they've kind of brought it out so fast and they filmed it really fast. Like with the Batman and Suicide Squad films, they started releasing trailers like last February, and I'm pretty sure that this Civil War trailer only came out like a few months ago, unless I just missed it. So yeah, the trailer came out and everyone was obviously amazed that Spider-Man was in the end, and I wanted to see the film anyway. I thought it was going to be like an 8 out of 10, but it was pretty much a 10 out of 10. Like, as far as movies go, comic book movies are like the big thing at the moment, and I'm happy about that because I got into comic books a couple of years ago as well. I think it's the best kind of film to watch. It just takes your mind off everything else pretty much. Captain America impressed me a lot. The movie keeps surprising you because one minute you're on their side and then one minute you're on their side. And if you are completely unaware of what Civil War is all about and you haven't seen it yet or read any of the comic books, it's a huge comic book series that was in the Marvel universe. I haven't read it yet. I'm gonna start reading it soon, I think. But there's like a different Civil War for like each character, and it just all kind of comes together. So I'm pretty sure the movies are like completely different to the actual storyline in the books. Iron Man gets a bit deep in this. He was not the only funny one in the film. I wasn't expecting one of the characters to be in there. There was Spider-Man and then there's someone else. I'm not going to say it in case you guys weren't expecting that character to be in there as well, but they are hilarious and I haven't seen their solo movie yet, so I really need to watch that. Everyone's been saying how good it is. I didn't expect him to be that funny, even though I know he's quite a funny guy, but as the character that he plays in Civil War and in his own film in the Marvel Universe, he was really, really funny. And there's a big fight scene where it finally comes together and it's just like amazing. It's got so many funny parts, it's got so many interesting things that I wouldn't have ever thought about putting in there, and just the entire, just all of it is really cool. I just love what they're doing with all the characters. Spider-Man's pretty young. If you haven't seen the guy who plays him yet, he actually did such a good job. I don't know if it's always been that way where Spider-Man's really, really young and the Avengers are all kind of mid-30s and stuff. I actually understood where all the characters were coming from as well. Like, when you think about Civil War, like, why the hell would Captain America be fighting Iron Man? Surely they can figure a way out of it. There was 1 or 2 parts where I thought, okay, Captain America's been a bit silly, like, just kind of let it go. But I could still understand the way he felt because I genuinely understood both sides of the argument. And then when the argument got deeper and it changed into different things and you understood even where the bad guy was coming from and thought he was actually kind of intelligent, which I didn't expect either because the bad guy seems kind of like boring when you're used to villains like the Joker, but he was I kind of felt for him. a little bit. I definitely think everyone should go and watch this film. It's probably one of the best comic book movies out there. You can disagree with me if you want, obviously. A lot of people have different opinions, but they kind of talk about their opinions as if it's fact. Like, no, this movie was clearly not very good. There was blah, 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 blah. And it's like, it's a fucking opinion. It's entertainment at the end of the day. I was gonna say at the end of the day, and then I did say at the end of the day, but in a jokey way. That's my opinion on Civil War Captain America. I can't wait for them to bring more movies out. Can't wait for the second Deadpool and the second Guardians of the Galaxy. I just think Marvel are like just blowing it out of the water, or whatever you want to say. They're just changing the movie industry completely. Well, they already have done that. But that is all. Thank you very much for watching this video and watching me ramble on without trying to ruin the movie for everyone. And I will see you again soon. Bye. Jolene, 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 I'm begging of you, please don't take my man. Jolene, Jolene.